Welcome back to Asian Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Masione Gaming Keyboard. This is a budgety gaming keyboard that features a 7-color backlight. Now, taking a look at the keyboard here, we're going to go through a physical rundown before we get to the backlighting, the key switches, etc. So here we have a pretty standard layout for a keyboard. Don't really like how the enter key and the backspace key layout is, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So it is pretty solid. It has a metal backplate here, and it has 4 rubberized feet over the corners of the keyboard, as well as elevator feet that have the little rubber piece on the end. And that's really awesome to see at this price point, which is around 30 to 40 bucks, depending on where you're buying it from. So we're going to take a look at the cable here. It's a pretty standard braided cable, which makes it really tough. And it's, again, pretty nice to see that on a budgety mechanical keyboard. It's got a silver-plated USB 2.0 port. Now, plugging the Now, as I plug this keyboard into my PC, we're going to take a look at some of the different features of the keyboard. So it has kind of an odd layout, in my opinion. I'm not really too big of a fan of it. It's got a really small backspace key and a really long floppy enter key. And since I live in the US, I'm really not too used to that. So I'm just asking you guys at Masione just to make a US QWERTY keyout layout. That's all I'm asking. Just so it's a bit easier for me, since when I'm typing, I keep hitting that backslash key, and it just gets really annoying, and it's really not so good for United States users. So just saying that from my perspective. Also, the bottom row of the keyboard has like a weird fat layer of 6 keys. Again, Masione, I'm just asking you guys just to please remove it. It makes it so much harder to add new keycaps if I want new keycaps on there because of the larger size, and it doesn't look too attractive, and it doesn't add that much usability either. So please just scratch that whole bottom off, make it nice and flush. Now, taking a look at some of the lighting modes, the function and the F row of keys can all do different things. Function F1, music; F2, volume down; 3, volume mute; 4, volume up; 5, stop; 6, back; 7, play pause; 8, forward; and then mail, internet, and the Windows lock key, which is kind of weird, but my Windows lock key in the top right, that LED ain't working for me, so as you can see here, it ain't working, so might want to fix that. And then F12 is calculator. As you can see, LED is not working at all. The actual function is working, just not the LED, so just get that fixed, guys. Thanks. Anyways, here we have some of the other features. So function W will switch the WSD keys with the arrow keys. So you don't have to change all of the settings if you're going to play a game. And you could simply switch it back by hitting function and W. Here's the 7 colors of backlighting. As you saw there, the 7 colors, and it goes to off. So here's a quick cycle through them. And if you do function and the page up and page down keys, not those. Yep, those. If you do function, page up, page down, you get your 4 levels of brightness, which include high, medium, low, and off. And function and the backlight button will make it like a pulsating mode. And if you hit function, page down, and page up, you can adjust how fast the keyboard cycles through all the colors. The colors do show pretty well through the ABS plastic keycaps. However, they don't have the reflectiveness of a silver backplate or aluminum backplate. Anyways, now talking about the switches. They are plunger style switch, as you can see here as I zoom in, and as you can see the black lights here. I'm just gonna turn it off so you can see a better switch. So it is a Cherry MX compatible stem, but is a membrane key switch. And now here's a quick sound test of what that key switch sounds like. So the key switches sound very similar to a Cherry MX Red, or Cherry MX Brown, or Coveroo Brown, etc. However, they are made to feel like mechanical keys. Yeah, not really. Don't really feel like mechanical keys. However, they feel a ton a lot, so much better than having your default Dell membrane keyboard. Now, again, as I said before, they sound like mechanical switches. They don't quite feel like mechanical switches, but again, they feel much better than your regular membrane switches. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to go ahead and like it, dislike it if you disliked it, and let me know some constructive criticism down in the comment section down below. Make sure to check out Masione down below so you can check out all their awesome products as well as this keyboard if you are interested. Anyways, that pretty much wraps up the review. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe if not already to stay updated. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.